Morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in again. Just wanted to make another quick knife video discussing a little more of the Manix. Now, of those of you who do not know, I just wanted to share this information. If I didn't already say it, somebody pointed it out in my last Spyderco video that the Manix 2 Lightweight in particular is, in my opinion, the best Spyderco folder of all time. The lightweight version. The Manix in general, but especially the lightweight. So I just wanted to mention that. Also, I wanted to share the fact that for those of you who missed out on the run of the 15V Manix 2s in G10, heat treated by Sean Houston, none other than Big Brown Bear, or also known as Big Brown Bear, they will be having another run of these in the lightweight models. So be on the lookout for those. I don't know when they're going to be released, but they will be having them. So they'll be making another run of 15V model Manix 2s in the lightweight FRCP handle material, fiberglass reinforced copolymer. So, just wanted to share that. And I also wanted to mention, of those of you who are not aware, one of the things I learned, because I lost out on a lot of sprint runs and a lot of limited editions for a long time, and I always wondered, I'm like, how do people get special access to this? And I just started doing my own research, and that's what you got to do, guys, do your own research. But I'll just share with you a couple things. The main thing is, though, that you have a lot of forums, okay? Blade forums is one. The biggest one, though, is the Spyderco forums. If you don't already have access to them, and you don't need to have an account. If you'd like, you can set one up. It doesn't cost you anything. But on the Spyderco forums, they actually have a section, I believe it's titled, like, upcoming Spyderco releases for 2024. And then when the year 2024 expires, they'll have one for 2025 and 2026 and 7 and so on. I know this because I've actually been following it for a couple years now, but for many years prior to that, I always missed out and I always wondered why. Now, this has helped me to monitor activity of the upcoming releases, which is how I was able to score the 4V model of the Manix 2 Lightweight, and I was very happy about that. So just be on the lookout for that. And I believe that was it. Oh, before I forget, just another thought. What are your guys' thoughts on carrying two knives? Okay, you have two set before you right here. All right. Have any of you ever carried a knife that you would maybe abuse a little more, and then a nicer knife for special occasions? Would you carry them on your person? Would you carry a beater knife to give to your friends if they ask for a loaner, and then carry a more expensive knife going out to dinner or going to church or something like that? The reason I ask this question is I've normally carried one knife, and a lot of times I still do. However, the philosophy of two is one and one is none, if you ever heard that, basically means when you have two of something, you always have one of it. Because if you lose something, if it breaks, if it fails you, you always have another. You have a backup. But if you have one, it's none. Meaning if something happens, if it breaks, if it fails you, right? If it doesn't work for its intended function, then you have none. So you're out. And most of us are not military operators, or anything like that. We're not in the military. We're not in the police force. EMS, anything like that, firemen. But still, something to keep in mind as knife people. Do you like carrying two knives? Do you not carry two knives? Would you like to experiment? Like I said, I've normally only carried one knife at a time, but lately I've actually been trying to carry two. And it's really not that uncomfortable. You just have to find what suits you. And you might carry, like myself, a Manix 2 as your primary, but then you might carry maybe a Benchmade mini bug out as your spare, just something small and light as well. Or you might carry a custom and then a Manix 2 lightweight, and then maybe you carry, I don't know, just a small razor blade in your back pocket. But just something to keep in mind, guys. Two is one and one is none. And just some food for thought. So, anyway, I think I'm going to end it there. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.